And why is the house so quiet? It's back to school time! Bring your questions to Office Hours with Dr. Guy. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Guy of thedissertationmentor.com, and I want to welcome you to this episode of Office Hours with Dr. Guy, where we talk about back to school magic. And it is a magical time as you start seeing all these people going back to school. You start seeing the streets busy at strange times, empty at other times, and the house gets so quiet. It's very exciting. And so I want to take this opportunity to talk to you about what you can do to ride the wave of back to school magic and make this be the best year for your dissertation writing ever. Dewana asks, what makes this year any different than the year before? How am I going to finish this thing this year? Dewana, welcome to the show. I'm so excited that you can ride the wave of back to school magic and ask this question. I would pose the question back to you. What makes this year any different than the year before? For people that are stuck in their dissertation, like many of you that are here watching this, have been stuck 1, 2, 3, or more years in this process, what's going to make this year any different than the year before? There are forces at work in your life that are causing you not to have enough time, have enough energy, and to really have enough of what I call escape velocity to get done with this thing. And here's, it's just like a rocket leaving the atmosphere of the Earth. There is a certain speed or force at which that rocket must travel to leave our atmosphere. And likewise, you must have an escape velocity. There's a certain tenor of work, a speed of work, a force of work that must be established for you to finish this thing. So here's the exercise I want everyone to do, no matter if you feel stuck or if you don't. Many of you do feel stuck, so you should do this. I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to list out everything in your life that's going on. Every project, every commitment, every person that is taking your energy, everything that you're doing. And this is going to take a few minutes. It's going to take probably about 10 minutes. You're going to write 30, 40, 50 things that are on your plate right now. Your job, the stuff you watch every night, that Netflix series that you're delving into at this moment. The people that you're taking time for at work. Don't just say work. Say all the things at work that are taking up your time at work. List every project, everything that's been hiding in your inbox. List all those projects that you are responsible for in the next, 9 months or so, and have them all in one list. That's part one, Dewana. Part two, what I want you to do is I want you to start sorting the list. What are things that I have to do? Things that I should do, but I'm not required. Like life won't fall apart if I don't do these things. And then what are these are the nice to haves, the things that I'm doing that are not required, and it's not that I should do them, it's just that these are just things in my life that I have without requirements. So there's those three things. Then what you're going to do, and number 3, this is the power step, Dewana. This is going to change your life. And for all my dissertation writers that are watching me right now, this part of this exercise will make the difference for you this year. I want you to sort the must-do column in the order in which you feel these things must happen for you. Like, what things must you do before the others? And you're going to find that your dissertation is going to sit somewhere in that mass. Chances are the dissertation is not item number 1. Because if it was a must-do for you as item number 1, then you would have done it already. Chances are, like, a must-do is something related to work. You have to make money to support your life and things like this. So what are the projects that are taking up your time in your work that you have to get off your plate or somehow displace such that you have room for your dissertation? You see, my standpoint towards this, Dewana, is that some experts in the dissertation space say, clear your schedule such that you have time for the dissertation. My feeling is that if that was possible, you would have done that already. But chances are your list of must-dos are so thick that there is just no chance for that dissertation to compete with those things. So you have to make a very Robin Hood-like decision. Whose time are you going to be robbing? Which commitment there is not going to get its full share, so you have time for this dissertation? Unless, and Dewana, this could be a possibility, and I want everyone here to think about this. Where does the dissertation fall in your 3 columns? Is it a must-do? Is it a should-do? Or is it a nice-to-do? And for a lot of people, they realize it's like a nice-to-do for them. Until it's a must-do for you, there's no chance you're going to finish this thing. Paul says, "I'm done, Dr. Guy. Tell me exactly what to do. I've been working on this introduction for too long. Just tell me." Hello, Paul. Welcome back to the show after a long hiatus. I want to welcome you. Here's the deal. What you exactly should do, number 1, is you need to buy my book, The Dissertation Warrior. The Dissertation Warrior. And secondarily, you need to join my accelerator program, brother. I've been telling you this for over a year. The progress that you will make in that first week of your dissertation in the accelerator program will be immense. Absolutely immense. Worth the price of admission. So go to thedissertationmentor.com and go to the store and sign up for the accelerator program. The idea, Paul, that you have paid $3,500 plus in continuation units to your university, and the challenge I have that perhaps some will not spring for the very small price of this accelerator program absolutely astounds me. If I saved you just 3 months of time, right? How much money have I saved you, brother? Let me help you. Join the accelerator program. If you want to work one-to-one, I'm running a promotion this month where if you sign up for the accelerator, immediately I'm offering half off my one-to-one mentorship. I highly recommend that you join, Paul. Please join. Paul, if you're watching here on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to include a link right up here for you to click, for you to go ahead and join this thing. Join this thing. Anne asks, how can I make progress every day this school year? Hello, Anne, and welcome to the show. Every day this school year, for 15 minutes, you're going to work on this dissertation. Rain or shine, no matter what, no matter what, no matter what. Even if at 11 o'clock at night you are laying in bed and you realize, oh my gosh, I didn't work for my 15 minutes. You are going to get out of bed and you are going to work for 15 minutes, no matter what that is related to this dissertation. You know, it's like the habit of being on a diet. And, you know, diets are not done in a weekend. Diets are done one meal at a time. Dissertations are done one day at a time, one decision point at a time. Throughout the days, every single day of the week, everyone here comes to a decision point. You come to the decision point of, okay, it's time for me to work on this. I should work on this. Will I go work on this? And for many of you, the answer, you say no. And think about it. If you've spent the last 3 years of your time, Anne, in coursework, if you had spent every single day for 15 minutes on this dissertation, how much time would you have racked up by this point? What a lot of people do, and a lot of people watching what they do here, is they work 1 or 2 days a week in spurts, and that's not been serving them. The biggest message I can give you, all of you here that are watching this today, is to make this school year different. You're going to have to act radically different than the year before. And for those of you that have been out 2, 3, 4 years or more, you're in a special category. You're in the category, just like Dewana, that needs to take a moment and take stock of everything in your life and make the decision about what is not serving you this school year. What is on your back that needs to get unloaded? And what are those things that you must hold every day in your hand that you're going to have to say, I need to make a sacrifice today so that way I can have this big payoff tomorrow. My hope for you this year, all of you, is that you will find the profound peace that comes when you make progress in a project of this magnitude. As I say in my book, this degree is not about a piece of paper. This degree is about a transformation that you're going through. And team, no transformation happens without a breaking. And so my beautiful team, I hope today that you decide to break this cycle that is going on in your life that has allowed you to go this far without making the progress that you seek. Radically break this routine. Take stock of what's going on in your life, and let's hit this ground running furiously. So this is your year that you can claim this degree and say, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. And you get to move on to those people that are waiting for you beyond that threshold. They are waiting to be served by you. So dang it, go to them. Do 15 minutes today. Do 15 minutes every day. Do everything you can and run to that finish line. Act as if your time on this planet has an expiration date, because team time is short. Go for it.